Yeah, my hours is not wasn't too long of waiting. Really, it was just for 10 years. Um, I've 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 had people. No, I know people who had waited longer, and I know people who had been waiting and are still waiting. And that doesn't mean I've done anything extra to have gone off the queue. It was just cosmetics. So basically, like I mentioned the other time, waiting could be emotional. It could be emotionally draining. It could be very draining. You know, especially when, like I said, when you don't have answers to simple questions, and you don't know when. Like my sister said, if you know that okay, leave me alone, it's going to happen next year, and you've gone around, you've done everything that you know to be right, and it looks like you're still not getting there. But there are two ways, in my opinion, to obtain results in waiting. Um, it's either you have a manifest result of what you're looking for. We waited to, have our children, and thank God, Zion is around. Um, but you can as well have a testimony if you condemn the situation, if you live in a way that you know you seem to put God above it. If you live in a way that people could see you as a different person in the waiting room, meaning it's not that doesn't control your life. It doesn't put an end to to the way you live. It doesn't stigmatize you in a way, and even when you are stigmatized, you seem not to agree with the stigma because it's one thing. So what you will imagine is that either you like it or not, we are all going to be defined by what we have and what we don't have. So,
So, were you stigmatized by your friends, family?
well, the truth is, you are going to be defined by what you have or what you don't have. If there are two in cars and there's one taller than you, and people are going to refer to you, they will tell you the short in car. You are going to be defined by what you have and by what you do not have. So it's a fact of life that you should accept. You shouldn't expect
So, were
that.
you tagged a name or something?
Yeah, obviously, anybody can say just anything.
God.
You are the one who knows what you're waiting for, and you know, every people will give diverse reasons. For me, it was some said I was stubborn, that perhaps we actually didn't do any praying. Um, I remember my God after 5 years that everybody that they've prayed for, that has been on the waiting list, God has done it. Hope we haven't added anything to it.
God.
And things like that come up. You hear all sort of things. At some point, even you stigmatize yourself. I remember, many times that my wife is, oh, these are friends. Looks like, they are far away from us now. And I'm like, look, this person has 3 children. He has to take them to school. He has to do some other thing. You are the one who feels this person is behaving somehow. It might not. That might just be the our routine has changed. Yours is still the same. So because you are waiting, don't expect that the whole world will, come to a halt because of you, and everybody has to be, everybody has to be apologetic towards you. They have to, the world isn't going to end. You are not going to be able to stop what people would say, but if you believe in God, um, you will you will be hoping to be able to lay your hands on what you believe God for. And I think it's actually good sometimes when you are waiting, people like, get you to pray more. Because if you're waiting and everybody feels it's all right, if somebody comes to tell you, you go get a husband or you leave this out, that it helps you to pray more. It
Oh.
helps you to challenge God. It helps you to get more serious. You need some pain, to go through the pain and get to unexpected. And that would be my own
Bingo.
contribution.
I would like you to, listeners, you don't know this man, but I'll tell you, he is a pastor. Were you misunderstood? I know you've prayed for people and you can see the fruit. Did you think you were misunderstood?
Yeah, definitely you will be misunderstood. Everybody cannot understand you. And I don't think we've been created in a way that everybody will just understand what you're doing. As Christians, you don't cross the bridge when you get there. You cross the bridge before you get there because you see things from the eye of faith. So I knew at some point I asked God, okay, is it going to happen or isn't it going to happen? If it's not going to happen, it's all right. Look, if I've not had Zion, I would have been a Christian all my life. I would have continued to do what I'm doing. I would have had whatever it is that anybody says. I already have my own, reaction. I know that if God will give it to me, if He doesn't give it to me, it wouldn't change anything because it wouldn't change Him anyway.
Yeah.
But thank God that by His mercies He answered. In fact, January 2015, I remember telling my wife that, well, now it's been 10 years. If it doesn't happen, life will have to continue. We'll have to find some ways of, enjoying our lives together, and we'll just push through because we've gone through diverse stages of it. You've been angry with God, you've been angry with yourself, you've been angry with people and all that. Just got to a point where you feel, well, whatever happens, life will continue. And it's amazing that it was at that point that, God in His mercies, just decided to have mercy on us. And we give Him all the glory.